Head coach Bryan Ott of Rockford, Auburn with us. Rockford, Auburn victorious over Westinghouse, 83-69. Coach, it was a close game at halftime. It seemed like you really pulled away there in the fourth quarter.
Well, I thought that it was an interesting matchup between two teams that want to get up and down, and I was proud of my kids for the way they hung in. I think we hung in through at times some poor play, as well as at times we thought was some, I think for both ways, I think both coaches probably agree there was some things that maybe could have been called that weren't called out there, and that gets in guys' heads a little bit, but we played through a bunch of that stuff, and I don't think the score is really indicative of how the game went as a whole. I kind of agree with you on that. We did pull away, but that, I think, is primarily due to being able to hit some free throws down the stretch when, in the last 3 minutes or so of the game, they were actually fouling. And so I was really happy that we converted that stuff at the foul line, because we needed every one of those points, I think.
Seems like you made them pay off their mistakes. 21 turnovers, you cashed them in for 31 points.
Didn't know that, but I'm glad to hear that.
a good stretch. Was it something defensively that was forcing all those turnovers for you?
Well, what you see is what you get with us defensively. You can see that we don't have any height out there on the floor. And any year that you see Auburn play, basically what you've always seen us do is play full court man-to-man. And so as we just kind of feel like that we're going to be prepared, if nothing else, to try to outwork the opponent, to be a real pain for them to play by, making it hard for them to enter the basketball inbounds. And just, I think as the game goes on, that does wear on opponents, is that we're just kind of always there. Now, to Westinghouse credit, I thought that, they made us pay sometimes on backdoor cuts, and they got a lot of wide open trips to the basket that I didn't think that was very characteristic of us. So, as proud as I am of some aspects of our defensive effort, like the turnovers that you mentioned, there's other areas where we really need to shore up if we're going to have a chance on Monday.
Lastly, talk about Trayvon Tyler's performance today. 36 points, 9 rebounds, 13 of 17, missed just 4 shots the entire contest.
Well, that's a great shooting percentage, obviously, and 36 is a lot. Now, this is the third time this season that he's had 30-plus. And he is the only senior coming back from a great team last year, a 29-2 team that was ranked 3rd in the state. He's the only guy with any experience coming back, and so he kind of carries that swagger and that experience and sort of that expectation of being a good team. He carries that with him, and it lifts us up. And obviously, you saw Westinghouse go to a box and 1 to start the second half, because they were saying, well, look, this is the only guy who can score. And while that's not really true, he is the main one on our team, obviously, that can get his own shot, set other people up, come off screens and plays to hit the shot. So he's really quite a player, and a lot more schools should be looking at him than what are.
Coach, thanks for your time, and congratulations on the win, and good luck on Monday.
All right, thank you very much.